Yo, what it do, Fit Fam? It's your girl May. We're not gonna call this Bikini Prep Chronicles because I'm no longer prepping for a show this year. I'm off season and we're working on building. I'm in a building phase. So right now I want to focus on just building, looking much tighter for my next show, having, my glutes pop out more, those tie-ins and my hamstrings to come out more, getting my midsection tighter. And I know it's hard for me to get my midsection tighter because I do have a lot of extra skin, and it's something that I have to live with. And so when I go on stage, and I know I said this like a broken record, when I go on stage, it's always to beat my last package. And I can easily go to a surgeon and tell him to cut my fat off, but I'm not there yet. Like I'm not okay with doing that, and especially for the stage. Like, I want to make sure that when I make that decision, it's something that I really want, and it's not because I wanna place at a show, because right now I feel that the reason, there's going to be a few reasons, but one of the main reasons is because of my midsection. And I'm okay with that, because every time I get on stage, I'm always beating my previous package, and that's the goal. The goal is to beat my previous package. Anyways, a recap on my last prep and my last show. So prep was good until I found out what was wrong with my mom. And it's not that there was something wrong. It was more like she was making decisions that I feel like it shouldn't have affected me, but it does, because it's my mom and I need to look out for her. I need to make sure she's safe, and that's all I'm doing. And I know I come out like a bitch sometimes, but it's just, I get so frustrated because I just want the best for her. You know what I mean? I want her to enjoy the last few years of her life, and I guess this makes her happy. And I needed to step back and remember, like, the time that she was born, culturally it was different. It's nothing like how we perceive things, right? Back then, during their age, they were there to serve. And I think that because I know that because I know that she was mentally and physically abused, I don't want her to serve other people. Like, I want her to take care of herself and enjoy, like, the finer things in life, if I should say. Like, I want her to, like, just relax. That's it. And when I don't see that, I get really frustrated, because I'm like, damn, man, like, all these years, like, you were getting abused, and you're over here, like, serving people when you should be looking out for yourself and having fun. But to her, that's what makes her happy. And I needed to step back and look at the whole picture and just go back to the time she was born and realize that it was a different time. And I can't get mad at her for that. So it's something that I'm continually working on, and just understanding that generation. And like, for me, like, if someone did that to me, I would fucking, what I mean, I would cut them out, and then I wouldn't let people do the thing, like, there's a whole fucking laundry list I can give y'all, but I'm not gonna do that. That's neither here or there. It's something that I need to deal with. And those are some of the things that I was dealing with. My mom was getting scammed by someone. Dude was from Nigeria. When we were in Hawaii, she was sad because she was in love with this guy. And when you've been abused for so long, and when people don't tell you how much you mean to them, then you know what I mean, like you get someone that this total stranger that sweeps you off your feet and tells you sweet nothings and tells you just everything you want to hear. It's like, wow, like someone can love me that way. And you just completely fall for it. And I feel like this dude he knew what he was doing. Brainwashed my mom. My mom was fucking in love, and I knew she was getting scammed. A lot of people knew she was getting scammed, but she wouldn't listen. And so that was making me frustrated, and I couldn't focus. And during my time in Hawaii, I didn't know, like, I was following my plan, but at the same time, I didn't know, like, fuck, if I should proceed with the show, because I was so stressed out. Like, every fucking day I was crying. I would go in my car and cry. I fucking go in my car and punch my seat and be like, fuck, I don't understand. I didn't understand. And we were arguing all the time. And, we would have our good times, but when the majority of the time I was just upset because of the things she was doing. And it was affecting my family life. Like it was very draining. And it's just too much. It was just too much for me, and it wasn't good. I probably should have came off my prep and then did another show, but I've trained so hard. Like I didn't want to quit. Like I'm not the type of person to say I'm gonna do something and quit. And maybe sometimes I need someone to tell me, like, yo, like maybe you should, But I did consult with my husband, and my husband told me, like, the show must go on. So I told my coach, like, all right, let's go. Let's just do this. And then after that, like, I can go on an off season and figure things out with my family. And yeah. Anyways, my mom is back home. She's with her sister, and and I'm okay with it, just because my mom loves her sister, and it's always good. They butt heads, but they they're sisters. They love each other. They're gonna go through their ups and downs, and I have to accept that and respect it. Even though I'm not okay with it, I have to accept it, because if I don't, then it's gonna drive me crazy mentally. So I'm just trying to be better with how I handle things and how I see things. And so the weight that was on my shoulders is no longer there, and I'm finally getting back to normal, because for a while I was just I was a different person, and yeah, the stress was fucking me up big time, to the point where I saw therapists. So it was good to talk to. Anytime you're going through things, it's good to, like, leave anyone that knows anything about you out of the picture, and speak with someone that can think clearly and help you break down everything that you're feeling and how to navigate through the things that you're going through. I used to think it was weird to speak to a therapist, like, years ago, but now, like, I feel like everybody needs a fucking therapist. Somebody has some type of childhood trauma or something that they gone through when they were younger, and it's affecting them. Like, I have hella childhood trauma, like, leading up to, like, my adulthood. You know what I mean? Like, everything that I went through growing up, it's made me the person that I am. I feel like I'm strong, but there are some things that I feel like were never resolved. So one day, like, I need to, like, kind of just sit down with my thoughts and, just kind of go through them and, think about it and understand. And sometimes you don't need to understand, but I feel like, like, I always feel like I need closure, and I fucking hate that shit, because sometimes you're not going to get the closure that you need or you want. So It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Anyways, that was my prep. That's all the shit that I was going through. On top of that, my household, that my home life was a little difficult. Work was a little bit hard to handle, and that's gonna be a given. That's normal for everybody. The family stuff, with the husband and the kids, is gonna be there too, because they're not gonna always be okay with what I'm doing. The time and attention that I would typically give to my family is gone when I go on prep, and I try to balance it, but it's just not the same. I've talked about this before. Like, you're there, but you're not really there, because your focus is somewhere else. It's not with them. Yeah. But yeah, this upcoming show, I don't have a date. I plan on bringing a better physique. I'm gonna come in leaner. I'm gonna come in with more muscle. And that's all I can hope for. So the plan is to build my glutes and my hamstrings, build my shoulders, like my upper body, so that I can make that illusion that my waist is smaller. So, oh shit, it's freaking early in the morning. I was supposed to go to the gym at 4, but I didn't sleep until like 11, and I wanted to sleep in a little bit more. And my girlfriend that I was supposed to meet up with didn't have a ride, and I would have picked her up, but I have an appointment with my sports therapy person right after, so like at 6 o'clock. So I have like about 40 minutes to work out and do legs, and hopefully, like, I don't think I'll finish everything, so I'm hoping that after my massage I'll be able to finish my workout. So we shall see. But I do plan on doing yoga today. It's something that that I love doing, because I feel like I need it. Like, I need to be able to, I need that flexibility. I need my range of motion back, because I felt like like I lacked doing anything before and after my workouts. So it makes like all my muscles tight, especially my psoas, hip flexors. All of that is fucking tight right now, and I feel it during yoga, but it's getting better. So, man, this is a long update. Anyways, there's my vlog for today, my recap of my show, the things that I was going through. And remember, like, every show is going to be different. Everybody has their problems that they go through, and that was mine. It was just a lot to take in, and I just felt like, damn, I was supposed to go to Hawaii to relax and come back refresh from my vacation, but came back, and like, that's the first thing my mom and I started doing. We started arguing, and it was just bad. But she's back home with her sister, and she's happier, and we talk, and she trusts me, and all I could do is hope that we keep the relationship that we built the last few weeks that she was with me, and just making sure she's up to date, she goes to her appointments and things like that. Like, I gotta call her more often. Like, I was avoiding her prior to picking her up from Arizona, because it was like, I felt drained. It was very draining to me, like, when I would talk to my mom, because she was going through things, and I couldn't handle it, because I was like, man, see, I told you. And then it's just a lot of things, man. Like, I don't even want to go into details, because it just makes me, it just brings back those feelings. Anyways, that's my update, y'all. I'll still make vlogs to give you guys updates about how off season's going, life, whatever it is. But if you want me to talk about something, meal prepping, how I'm eating after, oh yeah, so I'm supposed to follow reverse, and And I've been on and off with it, and I need to be better. I was 110 on show day. I'm 116 now, so from June 18th to July 4th, I've gained a lot of that. Because, like, if you think about it, like, for me, like, I can drop weight real quick if I cut carbs. I know my body that well to know that if I cut all my carbs, I will drop weight hella fast. And then, so when I incorporated carbs back into my diet, I knew that, I would gain weight. And, like, I had some things that were out of my meal plan here and there, and just because I was restricted for so long, it's hard. So we're back on, I'm back on a carb cycle, and yeah, that's all I can do right now is just follow the plan, make sure I'm eating right, build the right way, don't 30 bulk, and just do what I typically do, is make better decisions about what I fuel my body with. Because at the end of the day, food is just fuel for your body. That's it. You shouldn't be having to go all fucking crazy. Yeah. Anyways, happy Monday, happy 4th of July. Hope everybody is good and safe and starting their Monday right. Keep staying positive, stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace out and one love.